Hello, it's Ariana with Angel 23 Creative Art Studios, and thank you for joining me while I create my Jayden earring. So I actually made myself a pair of these earrings with black beads, black seed beads, and black crystals, and so I just wanted to create more to share my design, and I'm going to be uploading these on Etsy and my website. So I started this design out with a triangular base, and as you can see, I used 5 small crystal beads, and then I will also be using some tiny seed beads. I will be attaching both of them using 6 inches of 24 gauge soft wire, and this is the brand that I used. I really like them. I don't know if you guys see them. I'm not sponsored or anything, but Bead Landing has some pretty affordable, good quality items. So that's what I used. And I will begin by basically wrapping one side of the wire 3 times around one of the triangle ends. So when you wrap your wire around, you want to make sure it's very close together and very snug up against your triangle piece here. And so for my design, I wrapped it about 3 times, 3.5 times, and then I'll be using my wire cutter to cut off the end here, that little extra piece, and get as close as you can. And so then I'll be taking my pliers and just squeezing this around so that it has a clean, smooth finish. And then I'll squeeze my wire as close as possible together. That way it's really nice and snug and secure there. And so now it's time for me to add my seed beads. And so with the earring itself, you just have to play with it. I've already tested this out. I've made a couple of pair of earrings, as you can see in the first part of the video. But once you get all of your beads on there, you can kind of move them around. Like I said, the wire is somewhat soft, so you have some room to play with it to adjust the beads so that they're even and they have the look that you are going for. As far as the beads here, everything, like I said, is already, I didn't actually count the beads, so I'm not that specific when it comes to that. It just however many it takes to make it across to be symmetrical with this other earring that I have here. And another thing, yeah, I forgot to say, safety glasses when working with wires and pieces that you have to trim off that may jump off, pop off, and fly anywhere. You want to make sure you have safety glasses on. When wrapping the earring, because the wire is very soft and delicate, you want to be careful and not get any kinks in it when wrapping it around. Just take your time doing it because it will break, and then you have to start all over again or just start another piece, and that is somewhat of a pain. So I have the first section on, and what I am going to be doing is wrapping it around 3 times like the other side, and then adding more seed beads and coming back the other way. So it's almost like a crisscross pattern. So I will basically duplicate what I did for the upper row of seed beads, just enough to make it within the inside of the triangle, and look symmetrical with the other one. So as you can see here, I've already come down and wrapped it 3 times. So now I will be adding my crystals at the bottom. And I just picked some crystals and seed beads that were very similar in color, so that way I could get a very clean, cohesive looking earring. And these are so cute. They're not too big. They have a nice shine and dangle to them. I would even say these are somewhat dainty because they are very feminine to me. So now that I have my one crystal on here, I'll be wrapping my wire around the bottom half of the triangle. And oh, see, I was looking at the camera instead of the actual earring. So now that I have my stuff together, I will go ahead and wrap the wire underneath the bottom of the triangle, remembering not to pull too tight to get any kinks or anything if it bends where you don't want it to. And I'll just go ahead and I'll do this all along the bottom with all 5 crystal beads. Okay, so I will be slowing down the video so that you can see me finish off the earring with the very last bead number 5 on the corner here. I'll go ahead and attach this bead and then wrap it around so you can see how I just basically the finishing with the 3 loops here on the end. Okay, so before anyone mentions it, I know the quality is not the best, but I wanted to, as a personal goal, be able to put out more tutorials and just show me doing some behind the scenes work on some of the pieces that I have created. And so next time around, you guys, the quality will be much better. I promise that. So for this earring, we are almost finished with it. As you can see, I slowed it down quite a bit so you can see how I wrap. And since the wire is very soft, I can just easily pull it very taut around the triangle part of the earring and the metal base and get it around 3 good snug times. I think I do it kind of 3.5 to hide the tail end of the wire on the inside of the triangle so that it's not going to be poking anyone or getting caught on anything. So even though I clip it is tight and clip it as close as I can to the triangle, I still want that end to probably sit on the inside of it so that it doesn't get caught on anything and just looks a little bit more finished. And so here is my Jayden earring, and this is a design that you guys can, I think it's a pretty easy design. I'm a beginner when it comes to wire wrapping, so there's just certain things that I have been trying and testing out. And so you guys, you could do the same. Just, you know, if you have an idea, get inspiration from anyone and try to create something on your own. Don't be afraid to use your skills that you've learned to see what you might be able to create. And so now I'm going to go ahead and do what I did to the other side. Tuck this tail in on the inside of the earring. with the pliers, and then I'll go ahead and squeeze the wires together, bunch them up together so it's like 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. And then as I'm doing that, it'll become very tight on the triangle base, so the earrings, they won't move, the beads won't move. All right, all done, and there you are, my Jayden earrings. So one of the things that I'll do is I'll just be adjusting, and like I said, moving them around so that they look symmetrical where I want them. But that is it, you guys. Thank you for watching my video, and please feel free to stop by, do a little shopping. It's almost Christmas. Holidays are here. Like and share this video. Subscribe to my Instagram and my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys soon. God bless.